Hey everybody, welcome to today's video. This behind me is the 2018 Ford Expedition Platinum 4-wheel drive Max. We filmed the regular Expedition, but this is supersized. The Max, the Mac Daddy, the most beautifulest SUV Ford has ever put into the marketplace here in the United States of America. Stay tuned over the next few minutes. We're going to check out this vehicle from the outside to the inside. This is going to be an amazing video for you and a great learning experience. Here we go. So the 2018 Expedition is all new when it comes to the body style. I mean, Ford really went over the top and really made a home run for us with this vehicle. Now this one right here is the Platinum package, like I said earlier. And when I say Platinum, folks, I mean Platinum. I mean, it is fully loaded with just about every cool feature you could ever want, every awesome safety feature to keep you and your family safe in, and it's just an absolutely luxurious vehicle as well. So powered up under the vehicle's hood is a 3.5 liter Ford EcoBoost engine. Now you would think, oh, such a big automobile has only a 3.5 V6, but it's the turbo that really takes that V6 over the top and gives it all the horsepower and torque that it needs to get it up on the road, driving and get you up and out of harm's way. Our Ford Expedition does come with a smart key, as you can see right here. Features on this smart key like lock and unlock, remote start, power tailgate, and the horn button to alarm if someone is, well, bothering you. Or you're at the mall parking lot and hey, I can't find my vehicle. Honk, 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 honk. That might help. Anyways, let's go ahead and crank her up. Then we can see these amazing headlights on this vehicle. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna hit the lock button, then hold it down 2 times. Well, let's try this again. Lock, click, click. There you go. So sometimes the click needs to be a little faster. All right, so she's cranked up. You can hear the 3.5 running. It's not very loud though. It's actually pretty quiet. Got a beautiful front end on this car. Let's take a little closer look. So the headlights are LED. Your daytime running light, LED. Your fog lights, LED. Everything in the front is LED. It's gonna make your life a lot simpler when driving at nighttime because heck, you're able to really brighten up the road and see everything going on. So the front end's really beautiful. Then you got that beautiful Ford logo. The grille looks great. That's that Platinum coming out. And you have a camera on the front as well, and on the sides and in the back. So 360 camera view, you got it. Now, of course, the Max version of the Expedition, it definitely is Max. I mean, it's long. It's got a super long wheelbase on it, as you can see right here, from rim to rim, front to back. Got the Platinum logo, got chrome. It's really beautiful. I'm loving this color blue on here. It's a nice shade of blue. Now the rims, 22 inches. They're big. They are also, they're not chrome. They're a really nice polished aluminum rim that just looks so expensive. So that's really nice. Then you got the hand-cooked tires, which are a 285/45 series tire. So that's a big wide rim on this big vehicle. It matches up really well. Let's keep looking around for even a closer look. All right, folks, now here's a few other things. Let's just take a look at the mirror. Again, more beautiful polished aluminum. LED lighting's in there. Camera right there. And puddle light on both driver and passenger side. So when you open the door up, you got a light that shines down on the ground at night. Very nice. When you do open up the doors, you'll see you have an electronic running boards right there. They drop down extremely quick when you open the door to help you get in. When you close the door, they go right back up. Just give them a second and you'll see that. There we go. Also works exactly the same for the back door as well. Up top, you do have your roof racks. Crossbars, all that. And Ford gives you that beautiful panoramic glass sunroof that stretches from the front to the second row seats. Let's go take a look at the rear of the vehicle. So while we're kind of looking at the back of this Expedition, it's pretty. It really is. Just as pretty as the front, it's pretty in the back. Got the big Max logo on the right-hand side, Platinum on the left-hand side. It has backup sensors in the back bumper, right down there, those little dots. Okay, so it's going to let you know if you're getting too close to something when putting the vehicle in reverse. Also has a backup camera, like we talked about. You got cameras on the front, back, and on the sides. Here is the key once again. Now you can hit this 2 times and open up that power tailgate. And look how fast that tailgate jumps right up like that for you, okay? So that's really nice. Now let's start taking a look inside here, see what we got going on. You'll notice we got a lot of space back here. I mean, again, the person that's looking to have more cargo room in their vehicle, they're going to want to have the Max package, because basically you can take advantage of using the third row seats and still having a lot of cargo room in here with the third rows up. So you got a big family and you need to still put a lot of stuff in here from the mall or grocery store, this is the one to go with, folks. I'm telling you that right now. So there's that. Let's keep looking around back here, see what else we can find. Also, you got lights here and right here, so you got a nice amount of lighting back here at nighttime when you're getting things in and out of the vehicle. You also can use these power buttons over here to drop the third row seats down or drop the second row seats down, so all that's going on. We will check out the third row seats today and see how legroom and what amenities you have in the third row in a little bit. You do have a 12-volt outlet right there, very nice, and as you can see, a lot of storage on this side and on this side. Then you can open this up, more storage right there. As you can see, your jack, your net, okay? Open that up and even more storage right there. Check that out, pretty sweet. I like how they got 2 compartments right there, and if you need more storage here, there's a subwoofer there for your music. It's got a B&O, which stands for Bang & Olufsen stereo system, so you're going to have a lot of fun inside this Expedition this summer. Let's go ahead and drop down the power tailgate, just hit that, boom, it's right on back down, just so easy. Life just got a little nicer for you and your family. You do have this here, little wiper blade, LED third brake light up top, and there's a squirter right there to shoot the water down to clean the window. All right, I'm liking this. This is nice. All right, everybody, I hope you're enjoying the review so far with us today here at Ravenel Ford. Now we're going to go ahead and hop in on the inside and see what all we got going on. Now to start that out, we are going to review the third row seats first. Now I'm on the driver's side of the car right now, and I want to let you know something real quickly here. This is not going to be the side of the vehicle that you're going to want to use to be able to slide back into the third row. The seat configuration in here is pretty much going to be set up so you're going to have to come to the passenger side to do this. Why is that, right? Well, if you're carpooling or taking the kids to school, here in America, everything is done on the passenger side. And that's because we don't have right-hand drive vehicles, right? Yeah, makes sense. So anyways, let's go ahead and turn the camera around and take a look and see how we can get back there. Here we go. Let's take a look. So Ford gives us this really nice button here. We're going to press this button, and it moves that seat up just a little bit. Then we're going to take our hand and just go like that, okay? You can see you got tracks and rails down here to help that seat slide to make it easier to get in here. Also, once this is back down, if we had people sitting here, they could technically grab the little piece, the pole down there, and pull this seat and slide it up to give the third row passengers more room. So anyways, let's go ahead and hop back here. I'm already liking it. I'm definitely liking the cool air in here. It's nice and cool. All right, so a guy that's 6'1", 215 like myself actually is doing pretty good back in the third row back here. I mean, seriously, look, my legs are not even touching the backs of these seats. Let's switch the camera view around for a second. Headroom's good. Plenty of headroom. You got air vents, lights, even a microphone, seatbelt hookup. You can hang up your sport coat there. Then if you are on a trip riding back here, if you got kids back here or whoever, you have a USB port right there 2 bottle holders or cup holders. That's a nice amenity. Then you have this here, check this out. Moves this so you could recline the 3rd row if you want to, because hey, not everybody feels like sitting up straight all the time. There is no armrest in the back, okay? That would be nice to have an armrest in the 3rd row. Maybe they'll do that in the future. But I mean, it's got pretty much most of the amenities that you would want in the back here. My side, same thing, another USB port. Buttons to do that. You just have 1 bottle holder on this side though, instead of 2 on the other side. And you got a big window, so it doesn't feel very claustrophobic in the back. The light gray interior helps with that. Even though they have black seats, I like how Ford has given us a light color up top. Again, it just makes it feel definitely more open inside the vehicle. All right, so how do we get back out? Well, you got this right here, and I'm learning as I'm reviewing that you have this. Hold on. Well, hold on. Oh, where'd that button go? There it is. It's right there. You have that button here. Is that button over there? Yeah, it is. So technically, I was wrong earlier. You could actually get in the 3rd row from either side of the vehicle. So Ford's hooking it up. Put your foot there. Boom. You're good to go. And look how wide that opening is to get out of this vehicle. You also have the new seat belts. These actually have airbags in them of some sort, and basically if you get in an accident, I'm assuming from what I've seen before online, these inflate out a little bit so they're not so hard and, you know, don't hurt you so much, right? So that's nice. I'm telling you, you can grab up here and pull yourself out. Your running board's down there. And now we're out of the Expedition. Just that easy. I mean, Ford's done a great job on the Expedition for 2018. Let's go ahead and sit in the 2nd row and see what we got going on while we're at it. Door panel here looks great. I love the stitching. I love the component sets with the stereo. You got your tweeters, you got your mids, a lot of storage. Storage here, down there, right here, bottle holder. Got some ambient lighting in here. You got a handle to hold on to, another air vent up top, another handle, interior lights right there, a coat hanger. I mean, everything you need. Again, the only complaint I have is that there's no armrest in the 2nd row either. So your only armrest in the vehicle is going to be on those door panels or up here for the front passengers. You have 2 more bottle holders or cup holders there, a spot to throw your iPads and tablets, a 110 volt, 150 watt outlet, 2 USB ports. You can do the radio system through there, and you got climate controls back here. There is no rear heated or cooled seats in the back of this particular Platinum Edition. Maybe that's an option on another trim level or package as you keep building it out. But I love the big sunroof up top. I mean, it stretches all the way back to right here. There's my seat. So definitely beautiful pano sunroof. I mean, that is nice. Let's go take a look at the front seats, y'all. All right, so you made it through reviewing the back of the car, right? I hope you're still with us. Let's keep on taking a look, because here's the fun stuff coming up to the front where you're at most of the time, right? Before we do that, let's go ahead and switch the camera view around, and let's go ahead and hop up in the car, though. Wow, this is an amazing vehicle. It's so big, lots of room. I mean, this is nice. All right, let's go ahead and close her up. As you can see on driver's side here, door panel, lots of cubby hole spots there. Component sets on your speakers again, like we talked about earlier. You also have memory seats, power door locks, power seats, power windows, one-touch settings. I mean, all the nice things, even leather wrapped up onto here. I mean, just a beautiful door panel. I mean, it really is luxury inside of this new Expedition. I like that you got a big handle right there. Leather wrapped up on the steering wheel. The stitching feels really nice. I like how this is like that dark silver look, kind of a brushed aluminum. Really pretty. All your buttons and controls. You have cruise control here. This will control that big screen up there. Volume. you know, voice command and Bluetooth, all that good stuff. While we're in this general area here, let's go ahead and get the camera into that screen and take a look at just some of the things it offers. Again, you know, there's a lot that this screen does, but we'll go through a few things now. If you need a more in-detail breakdown though, folks, please visit the channel and just do a search for 2018 Expedition. And me and John Greenberg, the internet manager, did a really in-depth video of all the stuff that this offers. But we'll flip through real quickly just to see some of the things it has. As you can see, I mean, that's a huge LCD screen right there, high definition, and it's just got so much that it offers. I mean, that's a whole video in itself. But again, it looks really nice, doesn't it? Wow. You also have more leather wrapped up onto the dash here, as you can see. B&O stereo for Bang & Olufsen, center mount speaker. More spots to throw things at. Big old nav screen there, right? I mean, that thing is huge. Look how big that screen is, and it looks nice. It really does. And again, we won't go over everything on here, but we will highlight some things. And you got a camera button, so we can click that, look at some of the camera views that it offers. Check all this out. So you should have a pretty easy time parking this vehicle without hitting something with all those cameras. And it's got sensors, so it's going to let you know everything going on. This display here, though, is touchscreen. You can hit the home button there, as you can see. You can hit the app button. Audio. Oh, scared me. Let me cut that off for a minute. But climate also comes up on there. That's pretty sweet. Phone. Nav, settings, and there's tons of settings in here. Wi-Fi hotspot. I love how you can have Wi-Fi in your car now. 911 assist, great safety feature. So anyways, there's a lot going on in there. I also like how Ford gives you the option to have radio over here and nav over there, kind of break it up a little bit, or do full screen. You got the heated steering wheel button there if you want to heat your steering wheel up. So that's not bad. Start stop engine button over there. Volume, tune, and presets in here. Climate control down there. Cooled seats, which I can hear the fans cutting on and already feel the cool air blowing on me. Very nice. Heated. Okay, and you got that on both driver passenger side. Again, dual climate, fan speed, 12-volt outlet. The only thing that sometimes I've seen on at least the trucks, they'll have that 110 volt 400 watt max outlet up here with the 12 volt. For some reason on this car you just have the 12 volt and the outlet is in the back. I like the wood trim inside of here. Again, more leather right there, more stitching, spots to throw things down there. No more shifting on the column or even a big shifter here. It's just this right there. Okay. Then you got different drive modes here, which is nice depending on where you live at. You got Ford Sync 3 built in, 2 USB ports, a charging outlet for a smartphone that doesn't require a cord, cup holders. You can do that if you need to. Pretty nice. There's also ambient lighting, even like you'll notice down in the cup holder at nighttime, it'll light up. So there's ambient lighting all throughout the interior. Glove box right there. It's got different levels to it. It's a pretty big glove box down in there. That opens up, you would never know, kind of like a little hiding compartment. That's pretty sweet. Rear view mirror looks about like any other rear view mirror. You do have sunglass holders, interior LED lighting, and all your controls for the sunroof. And you can close it right back up. I want to show you all this shade real quickly because I want to show you that the shade does keep the, well, hold on a minute. Hold on, what's going on? There we go. The shade does pretty much keep the sun out. Okay? There's no seeing through that one. So that's nice. You do have LED lighting now for your vanity mirrors, which is a nice bright white instead of that off yellowish color white on both sides. So that's all really nice. Center console is big. Look at that. It does lock up as well. You can put your key right there and lock it in case you have something in there. Maybe you got a 9mm or a Glock or, you know, something like that in here for a little extra safety. Maybe your checkbook's in here, or your wallet, or your credit cards, or whatever's in here, medications, you know, whatever's in there. That's nice that you can actually lock it and make sure nobody can get in it. My only complaint about this storage area here is Ford did not put a light in here. To me, this area is kind of like that junk drawer in the kitchen at your house. You just kind of throw everything in the junk drawer. That's kind of like this area, right? You go in someone's car, all their junk is in this area. So at nighttime, if you need to see something, to grab something, you don't have a light. So I'm not sure why Ford didn't add a light in here. I really am kind of blown away by that. The Chevy Tahoe and Suburban do have a light in there, but I'm sure Ford has their reasonings on that. And most people, I guess, would just take their smartphone and cut the LED light on it and see in there that way. But, you know, I wouldn't really mention it if there was none of this and there was a dome light up there, but we don't have a dome light, so we can't see in there at night time. Anyways, the seats look great, leather wrapped, the stitching, very beautiful seats. I mean, I love how the stitching is on them. I love the platinum logo. It's an amazing car. The last thing we're going to do, folks, is we're going to get outside and let's go take a look at the pricing. All right, before we look at price, we're just going to go ahead and drive the car right back over to where all the other Expeditions are at. And I'm going to show you a few of those, just the outsides of them, and show you the difference in prices between the Max and the non-Max. And also just kind of talk about how the car feels while driving it right over to the parking spot. You know, you would think a car like this would be hard to drive. Well, let me tell you folks, even though it's such a big vehicle, it really is pretty easy to drive. With all the nice amenities that Ford gives you, it makes it easier to drive. With the cameras, with the sensors on it for when parking, and then all the safety features that Ford offers on the Expedition as well. I mean, don't forget about that stuff. Again, go watch some of those test drive videos me and John Greenberg did in this particular vehicle. You know, the adaptive cruise control, the blind spot monitoring system, all those things really come into play in helping you drive such a big vehicle down the road. That blind spot monitoring system is great. I mean, I'm telling you right now, this is a big car. If you're trying to get over and someone's in your blind spot, it's hard. It may be a little tough to see him over there. So that's going to definitely help you so you don't run somebody off the road. Because most likely, you're not going to be the one getting ran off the road when driving this. They are. So, anyways, but right now I'm driving it. It feels good. It sits up nice and high off the ground. So it's nice to kind of look down on things. And it feels solid and safe. And, you know, that's something to think about. I mean, when you got kids and children and family or whoever you got, or yourself, you want to keep everybody safe. And, you know, they say it's more dangerous to drive a car and get in an accident than it is getting in an airplane. So if that is the case, I want to be in something that I know I'm going to come out alive in. I've seen too many family members. I've had family members that have passed away in car accidents, and they weren't driving the best of vehicles. And their lives could have been prevented from passing away if they were in something a little bit nicer. But I get it. Not everybody can afford an $80,000 SUV. But if you can, put your family in the best. Nothing wrong with that. All right, let's hop out and take a look. All right, so this again is the 2018 Max Expedition Platinum, and I believe it does have four-wheel drive on it. At least that's what I was told. All right, this vehicle retails for $80,060. There's a discount of $33.75. $76,685 is $98 over invoice with that discount. $1,000 rebate puts your easy price at $75,685. Also, no dealer admin fees, no dog fees, no processing fees, no dealer add-ons such as rust proofing, paint sealants, things like that. We don't do those add-ons. So we really do our best to keep the price as low as possible and to make it a lot easier for people to buy vehicles from us here at Ravenel Ford. All right, now while we're out here, I'll show you a few others. So let's keep that in mind. That one is $75,600, right? For a Platinum Max. Here's a regular Platinum that's not a Max. Beautiful color, by the way. I love this gold. That one's $75.95. So really only about a $600 difference there. So obviously it's got some different options on this one that makes it almost the same price as the Max over there, right? You know, again, you got to look at these things and see what options they have on them, because each one's got different things on them. Like this one here, let's see if this is a Platinum. That's a limited 4x2, not a Max, for $67,384. Then your XLT right here. Let's see what an XLT is. Again, not a Max. $54,752. Here's another XLT. Silver looks nice. $50,228. Again, all these prices are $98 over invoice plus all these discounts. $51,185. So really, at the end of the day here, when you think about it, the price of an Expedition, whether you get a Max or just a regular, you're going to be over $45,000 at the end of the day on this new body style. So if you're price conscious on it, maybe you may need to wait until some of the pre-owned ones come out, or just work out a great deal with your dealership like we do here at Ravenel Ford. Before we go today, just want to show y'all this nice little banner. Best of Charleston 2018, Ravenel Ford was picked the #1 dealership pre-owned to buy at in the Charleston Tri-County area. How about that? That's pretty cool. Voted #1 Charleston's best local place to buy a used car, Ravenel Ford. That's so awesome. We thank you so much to the Charleston City Paper and all the Charlestonians that voted us #1 to buy a used car. Thank you for watching the video today. Come see my friends at Ravenel Ford. We'll take care of you folks. We really will. Visit us online at ravenelford.com. If you're watching on YouTube right now, please hit the like button, send us a comment, and hey, subscribe to the channel. I really would appreciate it. Have a good one, everybody. We'll see you soon.